I was the principal at Dunbar Middle School from 2016 to 2019. I had a really great experience, and then I got the opportunity to go back to my home school where I graduated from high school, Amherst County High School, to be principal there. And then this opportunity opened up here back in Lynchburg to be Director of Student Services. And so it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. I really have bought into the vision of Dr. Edwards and the school board, and just saw opportunity to come over and help. And so that's led me here into this current position. So as Director of Student Services, our department takes care of a plethora of needs that our students have. And so we take care of the behavior and discipline side of things. We also are in charge of attendance and truancy, but we also support our students' mental health. Our school counseling department is underneath us, our school social workers, our school nurses. We have a high school GED prep program that we have as well for students 16 to 18. And then we also have the adult education program. Our school nurses are involved in our department, and anything that is really non-instructional that students need to take care of their basic needs so that they can thrive instructionally, that's our department, the student services. So if you think about students' needs, it's going to be really hard for them to learn when they don't feel safe, and it's going to be hard for them to learn when they're distracted by, other things that might be going on in their lives, and they have to take care of their mental health as well. And sometimes students just have some needs, and that prevents them from learning on a really high level. Our students in our community have gone through a lot. Just this year, we have seen the death of three students due to gun violence, and that's hard. It's hard to lose one student in a school system in 1 year, let alone 3 within 3 months. And not just our students, but our families as well. Our parents need help and assistance, and they need guidance. And so, our department is there to help provide and connect them to resources that our city has. And our city does have a lot of really excellent services that our families sometimes don't know about. We always try to make sure that people understand that if you're going through something, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, everybody has challenges, everybody has situations, and sometimes it's for a time in your life and sometimes it's for your entire life. But there's nothing wrong with that, and we want to be there to comfort them and help make sure that they have the help and services that they need. We always welcome conversations with parents, and so the biggest piece of advice I always give to parents is be as engaged and involved as possible. And I always like to simplify it, just be nosy. And so, whether your student has a cell phone or, you're going through the room, get into their lives, really ask questions to see what they're into, what they're involved with, who are their friends, or their conversations with their friends. And that can be really telling. A quick trip through the text messages, and they're pretty creative with the apps that they use. So try to look into the different apps and different folders and see what's really going on. Iron Lives has been a local nonprofit since 2009, and we started as a small program for young men at Amherst County High School. And it really just evolved from myself being a teacher at Amherst County High School, which happened to be the school that I graduated from, and just realizing that there were a lot of students going through their day, just wasting their talent, wasting their potential and opportunity. And I didn't want to wait for a tragedy to take place to start to do something. I wanted something that was going to be proactive and that would be around for a long time. So our mission for Iron is to really be a bridge between schools and the community by providing positive youth development, character-centered athletics, and committed mentoring. And so what I've found as a principal of 10 years in different schools are really guilty of having these amazing kids inside the 4 walls of a school. And if you want to see kids in action and doing great things, normally you have to go to the school. If you want to see their talent, you have to come to the school, see a play. Or if they're singing, you have to go to the school to listen to them sing, or to their athletic facilities. But we're preparing kids to be members of our community. And so we see ourselves as being that bridge of providing opportunity for our kids to get out into community, serve, let them believe that they're not only the future, but they can be the right now. Like, they can have a really positive impact on our community through community service and civic engagement. And so we try to provide those opportunities for our kids to get out there and do those things. Lynchburg is home, and it's something special about this community. And again, being a principal at Dunbar, just loving the history behind what that stands for. There's a lot of people with really, really good hearts that want this city to excel and want this community to be great. I believe that we are stronger together, and I believe that there's a lot of people in our community that believe the same. And so we have to focus on the positive, we have to focus on what's good for kids, and we have to focus on treating each other with respect and kindness. I think if we can do that, like, the sky's the limit for Lynchburg. But I love this city, and there's a lot of people that love it with me.